Hello, Bob Hall here with another Hallsome farm video. Today I want to show you the blackberries. These are Primacain Ark blackberries. This is the second picking of the year. About April 20th I picked about 2 pounds. These plants were planted last year and I got about 1 pound off of the new growth. This year, right now, that growth is second year growth and it's producing heavily, and I want to show you that. And then I've got new growth coming on that in this fall will also produce for me. And the beauty of these are that they're thornless, and they produce in the fall on the first year growth, and then they produce real heavy on the second year growth. Now if you can see here, look at all those berries, just tons of them. Now here you'll see a little bare spot. This is where last year we got so much rain that the rain washed out my swell, my berm here. And I've got a video on that and how we repaired it. But this one little plant survived, and even it's got berries. And you see here, this is the new growth, so it'll produce some on the fall, and then next year it'll produce real heavy. And look at this, just tons and tons. I brought a bowl out, but I don't think it's going to be big enough. But anyway, and they're good. I mean, here we go. Here's a huge one. Here's another. Look at the size of those. Well, oh, and they're so sweet. Those are a couple that aren't going to get weighed today. Anyway, I just want to show you the Primacain Ark blackberry. Very prolific, good growers. We're here in Central Texas, and they're doing great. Got a lot of new growth. So I'm going to pick these, and then we'll show you the weight at the end. I just wanted to show you, there's half a bowl I've already picked off of just these 3 little plants. And as you can see on there, there's tons more to ripen. So I'm going to have to go get me some more containers, because I still have all that row up there and it didn't wash out, and I've got a row over there. So I'm definitely not going to have enough container for all these berries, but man, they're looking good and they're tasting good too. Anyway, we'll keep you updated. Well, I've been out here picking blackberries. I've noticed that something's been eating on them a little bit, on some of them, and I don't know if you saw that, but there was a wasp. So I thought it was birds or something, but apparently it's wasp eating them. But I just wanted to show you here. Look at that bowl that I've picked already. That's a big bowl compared. Here's the size of the other one. That's twice the size. There's my bucket. Picking blackberries is bend over work, and my back just doesn't allow for that. So I have to sit down, and so I pick a little slower. But look at all the red. I don't know how much weight I've got, but I've got to go do the other side now. And I still have part of the other row to do. So there's just tons and tons. Now I also wanted to point out that no watering has been done on these plants, and no fertilizer, because this isn't a food forest. The swell holds water and moisture, and it wicks up into this berm, and so we've not done any watering, and we're still having a plethora of produce. And we have never fertilized, compost, or anything. All we've done is put hay down And look how well these plants are doing. And I mean, they're just barely a little over a year old, and they're already producing in their second year growth. So anyway, they're a little bit of work, because once they're done producing, we'll have to cut the branches that produced out and leave the new branches in. But like I said, we'll get a second harvest. But definitely great produce. I don't know, what is it, $4 for 5 ounces or something in the stores? There's a whole lot of ounces there, so we'll measure that up at the end and let you know. But I just wanted to show you that looks like wasps are eating on our blackberries. I'm gonna make this little insert here in the video because I need to tell you what happened. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm gonna slip this in before I show you the packages and how much everything weighed and the final little excerpt. But spoiler alert, I got over 10 pounds of blackberries. So what I did, I thought, well, before I stick these in the freezer, there's a restaurant in town, really cool restaurant. They use almost all local produce, and the menu changes almost every day. Whatever the chef has locally, he makes different dishes, and they only serve dinner. And so you can get, anytime you go, it's always different options. It's a pretty cool restaurant. So I thought, well, let me give him a call. Maybe he'll want 2 or 3 pounds of these blackberries. So I called him up and said, hey, I got 10 pounds of blackberries I just picked. Before I put them in the freezer, do you want any? He goes, yep, I'll take all 10 pounds. Whoa, okay. So I ran him down there and showed him the blackberries. He opened the bag, he tried one, he goes, oh man, these are so good. And I got $12 a pound for him. And while he was writing the check, he ate 3 or 4 more berries right out of the bag. So, you know, but the thing that's really exciting to me, what's really cool, as I've mentioned in this video, we didn't use any resources on to make these. This is a sustainable way of growing in the food forest. We didn't do any watering. We didn't do any fertilizing. We just put down hay. And so we did put in some labor because we had to put cardboard down and hay. But last year I planted these plants. By the way, Primacain Ark, I got them from Stark Brothers. I think I paid about $60 for the whole lot. And then we put in our labor, right, planting them and doing all that. And I got about a pound worth of berries last year. And right now I'm at about 14 pounds so far this year, and I probably got another 14, 15 pounds to go as they ripen. But I got them from Stark Brothers. If you just get a couple plants, these plants are worth Thornless, and they produce first year and they produce on second year growth. Excellent. But the really cool thing is, now that the restaurant bought them, there's going to be dozens of people eating my blackberries, the healthiest blackberries you can possibly grow, grown sustainably. And that is just really cool. That is exciting to me, that other people get to share in what we're doing here and eating healthy. So that's what we're all about. And I'm gonna put this in front of the last segment, so I'll let you go to that and show you how much it weighed and what we did. Okay, final tallies in. I've washed the blackberries and I bagged them. There's 10 bags, 1 pound each, and there's 1 bag. The front one there is 11 ounces. So I picked 10 pounds, 11 ounces, and you figure at $3.99 for every 5 ounces, figure $12 a pound. There's about $130 worth of blackberries right there. That's pretty cool out of 12 plants. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to grow blackberries, Primacain Ark is definitely a way to go. I appreciate it if you share our videos with others, and subscribe if you haven't done so. Thank you for watching.